Okay. We are picking up from last time, episode 1, and we're going to start episode 2. Let's do it. Okay, so what were we doing? The chef at the Chinese restaurant ran away after questioning him. We're investigating people that broke into the pet store. And let's go visit the Tyrell Corporation. Never mind, we can't. What did we miss then? Alright, here's all of our clues. I think we actually have to click them so that they're there. I don't know.
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Okay.
I already checked for a crowbar, some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Oh, it's just... Oh, okay, I get it.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something. That black paint you found on the fire hydrant, it's from a ground car. The angle of impact was almost head on, and there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
One thing I'm really glad about this game is they didn't just make a straight-up movie game. I think we can all agree that movie games are usually horrible. It's just like, hey, do work to watch the movie. This actually uses, a different storyline to follow instead of just the straight up movie. So it's new. It's not just the movie. So I love that.
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
I can't really think of any movie game unless they do something like this. So, a side story that is any good. So
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler. I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
there's also different endings. There's multiple endings, so I can't remember how to get to each one. So it's going to be a mystery which one we get.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
It's been a long time since I played it, so it's basically like playing it for the first time again, because I don't remember much. And I like how you can't actually scroll right there. You have to use the scroll thing.
You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know,
That's the chef that
and
ran
who
away.
I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
And we couldn't catch up
Okay.
to.
Maybe seen her once. At station. Right.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354. Still working the explosion at the Tyrell manufacturing plant. It'll take a day or so to analyze the debris, but there's no doubt in my mind that we're dealing with a bomber here. Right now, it looks like the protesters had nothing to do with it. They were in too close proximity to have been in on the deal. No MOs or identities are rolling up just yet, and I'm still going through the inset files to see if any replicant munitions experts are unaccounted for.
Okay, so this is a factory bombing. This is her investigation, so we must have downloaded it from the main database when we were at the police station.
This is Crystal Steel, badge number BR61354, conducting the interrogation of Spencer Gregorian, leader of CARS, Citizens Against Replicant Slavery, November 22nd, 2019.
I once again asked that my attorney...
Shut it, shitbird. I'm asking the questions. We've already put you on the machine, so we know you're not a skin job.
That term offends me.
Okay, so you're not one of those biomechanical scumbags, and you claim to not know anything about the bombing at Tyrell.
This is true. We advocate equal rights under the law for replicants. We have nothing against Tyrell Corporation for creating them.
That's some sick logic.
The replicants are living organisms, whether people like you like it or not. Replicants contribute greatly to the economic well-being of our culture. They cannot be discounted as such.
Hell, it'd be no skin off my nose if each and every one of them was hosed down for good. You ever see this guy?
Why, yes. Actually, I have. He was present at the protest. He's not part of our group, but outsiders are usually welcome.
How many new faces showed up that day?
Not too many. A handful at most.
Describe them to me.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no. Recording off.
Okay, so that means this guy, who's a suspect, he's in custody. That's the guy who we saw down in the jail cell. And we questioned a bit.
Describe them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Who's that?
A Japanese man named Izo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're a pacifist organization, and we have rules. One of them is no weapons allowed. Izo refused to check in a samurai sword at the door during meetings.
Where can I find this Ezo?
He owns one of those little secondhand stores downtown.
Let me ask you a question. Who the hell bankrolls your operation?
We have a number of anonymous donors, people with resources and sources.
Such as?
So anonymous, even I don't know who they are.
I almost believe you.
Okay, so the Rastafarian, I think that's who she was talking about, or he was talking about, has a shop downtown. Let's now see if we have that location, since we clicked on that. Not sure exactly how it works. Nope. Okay. So are we just missing something? Wait, what other options do we have? Suspect database.
Describe them for me again.
We
There was
heard
that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Who's that?
A Japanese man named Izo.
Why'd you get rid of him?
We're a pacifist organization, and we have rules. One of them is no weapons allowed. Izo refused to check in a samurai sword at the...
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zuben? Just month. Superior ship. Makes all kinds of new suits.
So he was definitely the second guy, the big guy they were talking about at the pet shop. Lucy. Don't know who Izzo is. Police station? Now, okay, so like that is part of the full motion video, that little cutscene. There's really not a whole lot of it in here in this game, but there are some parts. I'm going to be playing other games that have more full motion video, like some that are completely full motion. There's a Frankenstein game that Tim Curry
Mainframe. Ground floor.
is the main character in it, and I wanna play that because I love Tim Curry. That's known as Pennywise from Stephen King's It. He was the clown.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Alright, so he has nothing new to say. Oh, wait.
Hey, pal. What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
What a jerk.
Roof. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range.
Let's go out to the mainframe. I think we might have missed something there.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Alright, transfer complete. Okay. We might have missed something
Run sitter
in
crime
these
scene.
pictures. They're very finicky. I wish they would have made it a little bit better, but oh well. So we saw her. We did find her in the picture. See, you gotta be just right to get it.
Hello there, Lucy.
Make a hard copy of that. Alright. If you go to the edge of the screen, it messes up, so you have to be like right off of it for some reason. Alright. It's the reflection. But nothing. Yeah, going on him does nothing. Ugh. I don't know why it says that's clickable. It's not. Huh.
Run Center crime scene.
Of course, we got the car and the two guys that last time. I just don't know.
He looks familiar.
Is that a name tag? But see, we can't go any further. So we back out and we completely back out. So that sucks. Alright, I don't think we missed anything. Let me know if I did.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Usual station junk.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Alright. We did the firing range last time and it was just nothing. Well, nothing even to shoot at.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Zip man. Alright. New location. That's all the police station. There ain't nothing left. So let's go back to Chinatown.
See you later, Howie. Are you taking any drugs?
Oh man. Maybe we missed something back here. anything. The chef left. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. We did miss something.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
We have a license plate. Probably dropped off from the car. Obviously, used that Buick. Or, sorry, sedan. I love Buicks. Oh.
Totally uninteresting.
Oh. Never mind.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Totally uninteresting.
Okay. Those weren't clickable last time. Let's get our gun out. You know what? Those might not have been clickable last time because we had our gun out.
Locked. Locked.
Yeah, I get that's locked. Now, why can't he just shoot it open or something to that accord? Shoot. Pew, pew. Nope. It's gotta be through there. Oh well. Not gonna waste my time with it. And, right. At least now we have a license plate.
See you later, Howie.
Just being polite. You know, you always gotta say bye. My guess is to enter this new evidence into the mainframe. See, that girl, that's a full motion view. I'll stop talking. It's just, it's so cool. Real faces instead of computer animated ones.
Ground floor. Laboratory.
No. Did we get 2? Oh, look at that. I hit 2 in time. Alright.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Alright. I don't know what these buttons do. Oh. It just goes in between these 3? Really? Why is that even a thing? That's a little unnecessary, I should say. Pew! Pew! So I think because we're on easy, we have unlimited money, chinions, and unlimited bullets. I think that's all that means. Let's check the Esper again, make sure there's nothing we uploaded or anything, downloaded. Just right tonight. Talk to this guy again.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Okay. Crap. Crap.
Laboratory.
Ooh, we need to give it to the guy.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me
Never
later.
mind. What's the point of having the license plate then? Alright, back to the pet shop. Man, this is a whole lot of trying to figure out where we went. Well, now the place is empty.
Interesting.
Interesting. I've already clicked on that. Scanning the room. Nothing. And apparently that's an unmovable curtain. Can't look behind there. That's it, man. I think it's fair to say I'm stuck. Nothing in Chinatown. Nothing there. Nothing in the police station. Home sweet home it is. Maybe we have to, for something to, like a cutscene or something. Let's try that. Oh shit. Oh my. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh wow.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out into Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Alright. Well. Okay, can't talk to him anymore.
Yuck.
Yuck. That's all he has to say to a dead body is yuck. I guess it's a replicant, so...
Yuck.
Right.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out into Kipple.
So, do we have a new location now? Moonbus Massacre? Wow. I wonder if we can die being on easy. I don't know. Let's sleep real quick just to make sure that doesn't actually start a different scene or something.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's the best dog? Oh, he doesn't say it now? Alright.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Nothing there. Whoa. We didn't click out there. Okay.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And the test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Extra terrestrial gravity.
Okay.
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers. Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package man.
No! No, please, don't!
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runcitor deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Okay. Time to go to the Tyrell Corporation.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
Nobody here to kill us, right? There we go.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduler ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, put the gun away. One thing I want to check. Okay. So, I wish it would explain this more, but it doesn't. So we are on user choice. So, my guess is, if there is an option of how to respond to somebody, it'll let us choose. So, and designer cut, I just selected it. I don't know what that means either. No idea. I guess it's a different, I don't know.
One more thing.
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
Alright. What's that?
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me. Like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Well, that was a good little find.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the Grav Lab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Alright.
Jesus. I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
Good point. Why didn't he just shoot him?
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
Okay.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
This hearing yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp.
Huh.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
I think that's it for there. And probably nothing else here.
Lagging behind again?
Gouza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
Oh, okay, so here's our choices.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
Do that.
Okay, so you can't do each one. So it's just, you have to pick one. Okay. I guess that determines how the story goes. Ooh, here we go. Earring.
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisendoller's moo-moo fit in?
Yeah, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
I guess sometimes you can do more. Alright.
You friendly with Eisendoller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendoller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside, and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
Okay.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendoller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees. I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Alright. New location. Oh, we do have a disc to check out with the picture. Actually. Let's do that first before we come here. Just so we have more information on us.
Ground floor, mainframe, and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to...
Shut up.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Alright.
Tyrell Grab Test Lab.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay, so it was his earring he lost. Is that the C4? Yep.
A bomb. Give me a hard copy of that.
Oh, puppy dog.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay. This is what he was carrying. The takeout.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
Okay, nothing there. Old takeout, doesn't matter. Okay. I think that's it. Okay.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files. The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much. The detonator wire I pulled out of it.
The dog collar has a name on it.
The earring was shaped like an insect.
Kingston Kitchens. That's down in Hawker's Circle. Kingston Kitchens. That's down in Hawker's Circle.
Okay, so if we had missed it in the last scene, we would have found it in the picture. Okay.
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduler, he almost never left his lab. I think it had something to do with the air outside. And
Okay. Now we can go there.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She.
Let's see. Yeah, go figure. The big green sign with the insects would have insects. Oh, that's a... We can talk to him.
Hey, you.
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Uh-oh.
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things, and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, noble one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Cisco whoop without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Huh. So there's another shop owner we gotta confront.
Nice looking creatures you have around here.
See? Good product. Scorpions, my best work. Finest quality. Even poison.
Isn't that illegal?
I have permit, senor. My customers demand authenticity.
This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? Anosoptera. Dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty's money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then, you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
You take care, chasing the dragon.
Okay.
Careful, senor. You're poisoned.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
Oh, that'd be too, senor.
Never seen one before. This is 2019. And so in 5 years, they're saying people wouldn't even seen a scorpion before. That's crazy. Glad that never happened. It's crazy to think about. Whoa. Bob's Supply. Was that the guy we were talking about?
That a
one guy?
45 blaster under your coat, or you're just happy to be here?
Oh, he's good.
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Yep.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon.
Should we vote? No, I can't even say that. It's the skin job test. Let's...
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? Because I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, it took like 12 shots.
I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin for it.
Okay, let's have it.
Sweet. Whoa, nope, don't leave. Okay. So that's what we were using. Now we got that. Sweet, okay. Yeah, it took forever to take that guy down.
I hear you've been waving guns around on Anamoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of Chinyan. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. Burned down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says.
Okay.
I heard of you.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
I get hurt sometimes, too. It's a dangerous business. How'd you feel about taking a little test?
You mean the Void Comp? You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Relax, I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
Okay.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax. You're crying. Why is that?
What kind of candy-ass question is that?
It's meant to provoke a reaction.
Reaction, huh? Well, I ain't crying. Next question.
Okay, so that was pretty even, a little bit more human.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I busted up a guy's face once. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I meant to kill him, so that was kind of embarrassing.
Once again, pretty even, a little bit more human. Barely.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tell him to get a job. Ain't he heard there's a labor shortage around here?
I don't know.
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Scary.
Really?
Hey, if every right-thinking citizen was out to waste my ass, yeah, I'd be scared.
Okay, that was a little bit more replicant.
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I guess I picked the right line of work.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I kicked the crap out of the sicko.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
Where? They're worth a mint, even with only half their legs.
It's just hypothetical.
Hyper what?
There's no spider.
Well, why did you say so then?
Your child comes home with a black eye.
Badge of honor. He's a good kid. Everyone's got to get bloodied sometimes.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud. Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
Now why the hell would I do something like that?
You tell me.
No way. I served my time. I've opened men up from belly to throat. But butchering animals? This test ain't right.
You see an oversized book with pictures of exotic animals on the cover. The title is Big Game Hunting in Zaire.
I'd burn the book.
Let me finish. Curious, you flip it open. There's a picture of a man standing with his foot on a dead Cape buffalo. You find yourself fascinated. You keep paging through it, seeing picture after picture of animals laid to waste, each more gruesome than the last.
So this is how this test goes, huh? You asking me sick questions.
It's designed to provoke you.
Is that right?
Positive result. Subject is human.
Okay.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Thanks for your time.
Should we click the gun?
Jesus.
Alright. So we came from there. Let's go here. Rastafarian, huh? Kingston. Alright.
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions, they always need answers.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
So, to get the ladies, you just have to eat stew. Alright.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead. This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
Thanks for your time.
Wait, where's my stew? I gotta get the ladies. Where's my stew? Alright.
Excuse me, pal.
They never stop.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Where do I hire a hooker?
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
Let's keep going.
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Sometimes doing this in games will
Pour me one.
Just one?
invoke a
One, but one good one.
cutscene or something.
Pour me one.
Fifth time's a
Just
charm.
one?
One, but one good one.
Okay, that's enough.
Hey.
What are you doing here, Slim?
Hey, what's she doing here?
Hey.
What are you doing here, Slim?
Oh,
hey.
I'd like to ask
You're horning
you.
into my action, rookie. Take a stroll.
You take a stroll.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsing. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Easel.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
They were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood. And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million. Ever consort with a group called CARS? C-A-R-S?
CARS. What is that?
Citizens Against Replicant Slavery.
I don't have time for such pursuits.
How about Spencer Gregorian?
The same goes for him, whoever he is.
Funny, because he described you to a T. Even down to that stupid little ponytail you got.
It's called a chomagi.
What would you say if I told you Gregorian named you as one of the people who was there when the Tyrell building blew up?
There's a mistake somewhere along the chain of communication.
So, you're denying all involvement?
I won't lie to you, Detective. There was a time in my life when I might have been involved with such an organization. I actually cared. But now, all I care about is my business. I am nothing but a humble salesman. Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Oh. Where's he at? Dang it. I don't suppose I can go over there.
That's impossible.
Where did he go? I'm tired of these people running off. Oh, shit. Go, 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 go.
I am not about to have all my hard work obliterated just because you stumbled into my shop, Detective. Westerners need guns and hardware. All I need is will.
Freeze, Yoshi!
Ezo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of lockup within the hour.
Your little skin job friend's gonna take up a collection to bail you out, or you got it saved up?
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. What are you doing here, Slim?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
I was going to be killed.
I've been tracking this boy for a week. He thinks he's pretty clever. He's a material witness in a case I'm working. In fact, your best buddy's a replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name again?
Hallucinate often?
That's okay. You'll be giving him up to me soon enough. I can handle it from here, Slim. Why don't you go buy yourself a lollipop? Something else to suck on.
Very clever.
But I wasn't trying to be.
Kill him. Oh. We're at the pet store. Okay. Alright, here. Let's be quicker, I guess. Can we get that camera? See if he has anything else down here.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Nothing else there.
Ooh. Gibson SG. Nice. Appears to be left-handed if that's the pick guard. Alright. Plus one, I just saw it flash. Maybe not. Yeah, let's get it. Looks like we got a couple pictures.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms...
Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disrep...
See? Ano Soptera. Dragonfly le...
Positive result. Subject is human.
Maybe we can analyze that photo some more. Let's go this way. Okay.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's Circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
Okay. What's that place? DNA Row. Let's go to the apartment. Analyze that photo. Nobody kill us.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Who's the best dog in the world?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time. Who's the best dog in the whole world?
Alright. 2 pictures.
Hawker's Circle.
Yep, that's us. Okay. Who's that? Kind of sticks out. Oh.
A strange scale. Give me a hard copy of that.
What? Strange scale? How can you tell what that is? That is just a black rectangle with a white circle. Wait a second. Are we wearing the same outfit? Is that us? This is weird. Somebody that looks like us. Huh.
China bar.
That guy sure gets around.
Give me a hard copy of that.
Oh, or was it that guy? But this is a different time. That wasn't at the same time. I don't even know if that's the same place. And his collar's up. Yeah, it's different. Okay, is she not important? Alright. Well, we've been going for about an hour and a half now, so extra long episode. So we're gonna cut it off there. So I'm gonna end the episode, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you like this, follow so you know when I'm streaming again. And for easy access to get to all these episodes in my past broadcasts. So, alright. Talk to you later.